Hello and welcome back, friends, to another episode of hopsgeeknews, your home for comic books, movies, TV shows, and you know we love a good anniversary episode. And today's special is 20 years of Clerks 2. Get ready to join us, Kinky Kelly, and let's head to movies as our good friend Tim will be joining us. I know it's been a little while, but in celebration, I got a nice Burial 13th anniversary quadruple IPA here in celebration.
Ooh.
And if you like what you hear, make sure to like, subscribe, share, follow. We have switched to bi-weekly podcast, but we are on social media still every single day, just about. We're over our Nerd Initiative. Come hang out and join the party. Hey. Lauren, it has been a fortnight since I've seen you. Tim, man, it's been far too long since I've seen you.
Crazy, man. It's good to see you. Dude, I wanted to check on you. You're doing okay with your eye and all, right, man? I felt bad.
Yeah, no, it's just like permanently dilated. It just...
Yeah. Half of them always look high.
Yeah, well, thanks. That's all that matters. It's just, I'm still blue-eyed beauty here.
Thanks so much for having me on, guys. I miss you guys. This is awesome.
Yes, and so part of the reason I invited Tim today was because Tim and I saw this movie together 20 years ago, which is crazy to think. But so Matt introduced his beer. So I have a Sideward Brewing beer. It has Galaxy and Citra hops, and it's called Galaxy Citra and a little bit of Strata. And I have it in Darth Vader because there is only one trilogy, and it is not Lord of the Rings.
I'm being lame. I'm just drinking a lemon Spindrift, but I'm hydrated.
That's okay.
So
you're not lame.
All good.
You don't have to drink to be here and enjoy this. That's the beauty of it. You can come here and just enjoy water. You can enjoy coffee. We just
Jay and Silent Bob are sober in this. So there you go. So Tim's still in
That's
scene.
True.
Yeah.
Well,
I haven't drank since last night, so.
Well, yes, we no big deal. But shout out to Brian O'Halloran, who has been on the podcast a few times. You know him as Dante, but this is Clerks too, man. It's 20 years already somehow. 2006. We were all living vastly different lives. I was in my friend's, not even basement, the garage, getting high and watching these movies. Lauren was with her 401k, her 17-year-old child, and going to law school at this time. And, Tim, I believe maybe you were even in law school then. So tell me.
I froze. Did you say I had a 17-year-old child?
I was making a joke. Yes, Lauren, you had
in
2006. You had a 401k, a mortgage, a 17-year-old child in law school. But Tim, when was the first time you remember seeing this movie? What's your relationship with Clerks 2?
Well, I was just talking with Lauren before we started here, and I can't remember because I love the first Clerks, and I grew up about a half an hour from there. I know Lauren's been to the actual spot.
In Jersey.
In Jersey, so. I love the first movie. I remember renting it from Blockbuster Video back in the day. So it was a real thing. And then I can't remember if Lauren asked me or if I asked her, but somehow I remember we went there and we were laughing our ass off the whole time. So
yes. And actually during the one particular scene, because we went with our friend Holly, who we also went to law school with. And during that one scene, Tim goes to put his hands over both of our eyes.
I didn't think they should be seeing it, I felt as the slightly older guy, like, they shouldn't be seeing this, these kids.
Well, I was into all those movies, even though I didn't get all the Star Wars and Marvel references back then. I still enjoyed Jay and Silent Bob.
And now 20 years later, she's like, that's what that was.
Yes.
I tried hard to get her into Star Wars, though, back then, though, Matt. So
he did.
You know what?
My best.
You softened her up, and then finally the podcast made it to where she finally got into Star Wars. And now here we were. Going to May the 4th, such things, and doing events like that. So
one day we'll
shout
get
out to Tim
to May the 4th.
Yes, I will. I know. I think it's just that I-4 that's in the way of us right now.
I-4 is the worst.
It is.
It is. So this movie, though, I thought you said it was set 22 years. I thought it was 10 years.
So this movie took place 22 years after the original. It was in 94. Am I really bad at math? Is it 12
Lauren,
years later?
That means that's 12 years. What? All right. This movie did not take place 22 years. It took place
12 years after the first one.
And it was written and directed by Kevin Smith, starring Brian O'Halloran as Dante Hicks, Jeff Anderson as Randall, Rosario Dawson as Becky, Trevor Furman as Elias, and Jennifer Schwalbeck Smith as Emma, and much, much more. And this was the first time that we saw movies. So, Lauren, why don't you kick us with the recap?
So we kick off in black and white as Dante pulls up to the quick stop. He opens the window covering and there's fire, but the fire is in color. The black and white then starts to fade and everything becomes color as quick stop is completely destroyed. So they need new jobs. Off to movies they go. So now we basically jump 1 year and Dante is getting ready to leave and move to Florida with his fiance. And then Jay and Silent Bob, straight out of a mandatory 6-month rehab stint, are sober thanks to the power of Buddy Christ.
Yes.
And they're still selling for $15, little man.
This
but now
gave us the best song ever. And they're out there dancing and he's like, would you fuck me? I would.
Well, we get it first time in Jay and Silent Bob. So this is like
that's right. Yeah, that's right.
With the same kid. And he's like, yeah, he likes to sing a lot.
I do love how Jay and Silent Bob are kind of like the background characters with their own continuity set within this universe. You know, they go off and they have an adventure. You know, we get Dogma, we get them in, you know, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and then it's like nothing has passed and their lives just continually pick up and they go to movies with them. But they're not doing drugs anymore.
Right. At least not for now.
Yeah.
And then we meet Kevin Smith's wife. And she has an oversized clit, and she barges in and starts making out with Dante in front of Ben Affleck.
My favorite, Ben Affleck.
They're planning to leave the next day, and her parents are going to hook Dante up with a job, a house, everything. But Dante is just not feeling it. So what happens next, Matt?
Oh, what is happening next? Dante's not feeling it. Well, of course, 19-year-old Elias gets dropped off by his very religious parents. They are wicked stoked for a live action Transformers that's coming out soon. Oh God, buddy. Oh, Michael Bay.
The first one was good. The first one was good.
Yeah. God created man. Man created the Transformers. So Transformers are a gift of God. Then we meet Becky, who is the hot boss who Randall can tell Dante has a thing for. And so begins the ass to mouth debate. You never go ass to mouth unless you're in love.
It's been the longest going debate since man was created.
It has. Jay's indescribable dance that starts with chapstick and ends with him naked and tucked. Like I said, one of the greatest scenes in cinematic history.
And Kevin
so what is
Smith
Jay doing there, Lauren?
Well, Jay dances and Dante paints Becky's toenails. We learn they did it once after work. Randall and Elias then debate whether Lord of the Rings is good or not. One ring to rule them all. There's only one return, and it ain't of the king. It's of the Jedi. Randall reenacts a trilogy, causing a random customer to nod in agreement and say, fucking A. I love when he's just walking, and the customer's like, oh my God, he's right. All right, so even the trees walked in that movie. So the Lord of the Rings loving customer gets so mad that this is going on that he actually pukes. And then Randall begins to plan Dante's goodbye party by booking Kinky Kelly and the sexy stud. Oh, I always forget which is which. Like when I was watching this, I was like, oh yeah, the guy is not Kinky Kelly. He's the sexy stud.
Which is hilarious because oh my God, we will get there. We will get there.
All right. So we then learn about Pillow Pants, Elias's girlfriend's pussy troll this is definitely going to need to be an R-rated censored episode that parents put inside their daughters to prevent premarital sex.
What?
She'll pee it out when she's 21. She also has the mouth troll, so no kissing. Suddenly, Pickle shows up. His name is Lance in this, so that's actually Banky. He is different. One of the things with the Kevin Smith movies is some of them are the same people and some of them are different people.
Oh, so
he looks like My Name is Earl because he was filming My Name is Earl.
But it also is like, it doesn't overly matter.
It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because we all know. Well, and I love that they have like the Hicks are all like related. Like it's not always Dante, it's Gil Hicks and all these other people. But so this poor guy was basically very much so sexually assaulted as an incoming 9th grader with a pickle. And they all just tease him about it, even though it is a horrible thing that people should be prosecuted. And he should be in therapy.
It definitely did not age well in terms of.
It did not.
No.
There's a few things on this that did not age well. But he's a millionaire now, so that's good.
Yeah, but after a trip to the go-kart place, Randall says a certain racial term that I will not be repeating.
Another thing that doesn't age well.
And then Randall learns that his grandmother is actually a horrible racist, but he decides he wants to take this term back, and that's not how this works. He's like, yeah, I'm taking it back. And he like puts it on his back and everything. He's like, yeah, I'm taking it back. And woof. And I had no idea what that meant at the time. I'm going to be real. Like I thought I was for them streets. I was like, what does that even mean? And so I had to have it explained to me. And I was like, oh, because I would have gone around saying that and not understanding. Yeah. But anyways, Dante worries about dancing at his wedding. So up to the roof, him and Becky go, oh, while Jay plays the Jackson 5 for them to dance to. As she continues to dance, you can see that Dante's falling more in love. And then we get the best gif of Jay and Silent Bob ever. Everybody sees them dancing. The song ends with Dante telling Becky that he loves her. And then Becky says, hey, guess what? I'm pregnant after their one night stand.
It only takes one time, kids.
Yeah. He then tells Randall, which she gets upset about, takes off. Dante tries to follow her. And then we get a Smashing Pumpkins checking in on everybody moment. 1979.
1979.
I have the Smashing Pumpkins CD right there.
Nice.
I only had the double one, the Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness.
Yeah.
And then I sold it to my brother for like $5 because I needed cash one day.
That's a good
I will
deal.
say that we just casually like glossed over the whole, Lord of the Rings debate. That
there's plenty of time to go back to that.
We will get there after we were going to get there after the recap. So as Dante's looking for her, he ends up seeing a kid at a dinner in the window. She smiles and waves at him, and he smiles back. So Lauren, why don't you take us into Kinky Kelly, species erotica?
So Kinky Kelly begins to set up and explains that the term is not bestiality, it's interspecies erotica, coining a new phrase for forever. That's just what it is now. I think I use that phrase more than I probably should use that phrase. So as Dante arrives back,
you do say it frequently, surprisingly.
How often does that come up in normal conversation for you, Lauren?
I don't know. It's
casually quotes it a lot.
I feel like I probably quote it in like Star Wars. Like you could argue that Hera and Kanan are interspecies erotica. I mean, they have a kid together and they're not the same species. I don't know, but it does seem to come up quite a bit. I don't know why. Okay. So yeah, as Dante arrives back at Movies, he thinks it's on fire and calls 911, but it's just smoke. And Elias is trashed. So the goodbye party begins. And this poor donkey. He's sadder than Eeyore. So Becky walks in and Dante pulls her away and says he's in love with her again. However, the show must go on and Becky wants to see the show. She's like, I can't look away.
It is one of those. All right, time out. Would you guys also watch this go down? Because
absolutely not. No,
I probably would. You can't look away, man.
What do you want to see that you think you don't understand what's going on, though?
I feel like I saw enough.
I feel like there's a lot there. It wouldn't be. I would be in their shoes. I'd be like, you can't look away.
Is this really happening? But I feel like I need to see more.
On drugs, am I drinking a lot? Because then I'm thinking it's hilarious, and then also grossed out and probably throwing up. But there's still just like a.
Just everything all at once,
yeah.
But
and Jay even calls it out. I love when like Jay calls things out because then that's when it's bad.
That's true.
Okay, so then he tells Dante she loves him too, basically, and they kiss. Jay's disgusted when they kiss because he thinks they're turned on by the donkey. Elias then apologizes to Jesus while he's doing his own thing in the corner, and Emma walks in with a cake. This is Dante's fiance, and she walks in with the cake. She sees them making out. She sees the donkey show. She doesn't know what she's going on. Emma and Jay congratulates Emma on having the baby because he knew that Dante had knocked somebody up. He assumed it was Emma. So Emma then knees Dante in the balls, smashes the cake in his face, throws the ring at Becky, calls her a slur, and then the firefighters and cops show up and everybody gets arrested.
That's true. So while in their jail cell, Dante lets Randall have it, and Randall's feelings are actually hurt.
Kinky Kelly and Sexy Stud Rabbit.
He
different.
says, I don't want to do anything with you anymore. We're not friends. Good day, sir. He then pours his heart out about how sad he's been that Dante is leaving. Randall does. Enter Silent Bob's time to talk. He always gets the time to shine. However, he doesn't exactly know what to say, but Randall then tells Dante that he's got the perfect girl here in Jersey. Randall then says that they should buy the Quick Stop and reopen it, to which Dante says they can't afford it. This is where Jay comes to save the day because he can't afford it. They just can't call the cops if they loiter. That's their only stipulation. Dante at first is hesitant, and Randall tells Jay and Silent Bob to cover their ears as he begs him not to leave. Back at Movies, Dante pulls to the drive-thru with an engagement ring. Becky says, what took you so long? And Alanis Morissette, aka God, who actually, fun story, I woke up with, Ought to Know in my head, and that was the first thing I listened to this morning. So it was like a sign, I guess. As Elias says,
sign from God.
One ring to rule them all.
Oh, he's got the ring.
They rebuild the Quick Stop, hire Elias, and put up the I assure you we're reopen sign, to which we see a very pregnant Becky. Jay and Silent Bob are leaning against the wall, and Randall tells Dante that he's not even supposed to be here today. And Dante says today is the first day of the rest of their lives. The camera pans back and switches to black and white as we see the milkmaid is back at it.
The end. And we think it's a happily
Kevin
ever
Smith,
after.
you're a real son of a bitch for this one.
He
man.
is a son of a bitch, 100%.
Like you were real. I forgot, just how hopeful this ended, And then where 3 picks up and you're just like,
all right. So yeah, if you haven't seen 3 yet and you don't want it spoiled, now is the time to leave because we are going to spoil it because how we feel about this movie has shifted
changed.
dramatically.
Guys,
Yes.
I have to interrupt you. I'm really mad I didn't type my name as Silent Tim and then not say one word this whole podcast.
that would have been awesome, actually. That actually would have been really cool.
I would just be like
say one
smoking.
thing.
I'd just be smoking.
He's just sitting there like, and then he says one word and that's the whole time. Yeah, that could have
Missed opportunity. All right. Sorry. Just thought about it.
Yeah. So if you haven't left, spoilers for Clerks 3. Lauren, why don't you break everybody's hearts?
So this movie ends, yes, with a very pregnant Becky. The store is open. It's fabulous. It's glorious. It's a happily ever after scene here, 100%. However, you then go to Clerks 3, kicks off at Quick Stop, and there's like a donation fund for like, because Becky died. Becky died in a car accident while pregnant with this child, which means she probably died when they left this ending scene. They just drove off and then she died. And it's like, what the frick, Kevin Smith? That was really mean. And I get why he did it because the story was always about Dante and Randall. But I have to say, with all these reunions we're getting lately, like with Scrubs and like, what are some of the other ones? I don't know. There's a bunch. We're all about nostalgia.
Everything. Yeah, like everything's coming back, it seems like.
But why do they keep breaking up these couples that we wanted to be together when they bring it back?
Scrubs pissed me off for sure.
Yeah,
well,
I only
but
watched the
eventually
first
they will
episode of
get
Scrubs.
back. But okay. Yeah, I won't spoil Scrubs.
But we already do that. Will they, won't they? Da, 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 da. I mean, or what's his name? JD even had a baby with Elizabeth Banks and they still got back together.
That's true.
That's a good one.
I need to catch up on that. I did enjoy that, but I was just like, really?
It's a very good season. The new one's very good. Yeah, you'll like it.
Maybe it's because like all my friends married people we went to high school with that like, I'm like.
Which is not normal, you know, by the way.
Frustrating. That's what I've heard.
It's worked out for you guys, but definitely not normal.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, thoughts and experiences other than that. This was definitely different. It was not as happy-go-lucky rewatching this as it was watching it the first time because of Clerks 3.
Yes.
But I remember telling Brian O'Halloran that I cried more in Clerks 3 than I did in Endgame. And he goes, you cried more for me than you did Tony Stark? I was like, I didn't think of it like that, but yeah.
Yeah, well, unlike
I wasn't expecting you to die.
Dante's not coming back. Tony Stark's coming back in December because we just can't leave enough alone. So
spoilers.
Don't spoilers ahead.
Sorry, Dr. Doom. I mean, oops, my bad.
Wait.
Totally not Tony. But no, like how did this? So obviously a lot of this stuff didn't age very well, Tim. But what are some of your favorite scenes from this film?
I mean, I'll just say right off the bat, yes, you already talked about the language that none of us will say and ever repeat, but Earthquake and Wanda Sykes, that's the funniest scene in the whole movie. But he doesn't care about racism. He just wants to eat. Like, you know,
he's like, you can't taste racism.
Can't taste racism, baby. And then he was still trying to pick it up, and then she throws it on the ground. I like love Wanda Sykes anyway, so just the two of them.
She's hilarious.
Stole that scene. Yeah, they stole that scene for me. So
I think that was a little bit of ad-lib too. They did great.
Probably. Oh, I think it was definitely. And one thing I love about Kevin Smith is his ability to just get people in his movies. You know, random people. Wanda Sykes, for example. I mean, of course, you know Ben Affleck and him go way back. So always when you get a moment with Ben Affleck coming back and
he had him show up for one line.
Yeah, but it's still that just is a testament though to Kevin Smith. 100%, I know like
yeah.
A lot of people they have their opinions. There's a lot of black and white area with Kevin Smith, who I absolutely love. But the fact that he has all these really great relationships and he can just get people like that in his movies is amazing.
Right.
And it really
literally
works well.
For one line. Yeah. He's like, oh, I just need you to come here and say this one thing.
All you got to do is say this one thing. And they're like, hell yeah, I'm in. And, you know, even the Lord of the Rings line, which everybody always brings up because Lord of the Rings is just walking, drop. And then they go into how Frodo and Sam deep throated and, you know, Elias throws up everywhere. And it's just,
the customer does. But
sorry. You're right.
One of the stories, I don't remember if it was MegaCon or FanX or something, but Jeff Anderson said that he had somebody come to his table and be like, hey, I bought the ticket to take a picture with all of the hobbits. Will you be in my picture? I can bring somebody with him. And he's like, hell yeah, I'll go. So he went and took a picture with the fan and Jeff Anderson. And I think he's doing like the walking pose where he's pretending to walk. And I guess he then brought it back to like have signed and he wrote even the trees walked in this movie.
That is awesome. Cool as shit.
I've heard this story, but I would love for that person who has that picture to like post that. I would love to see that picture. Yeah.
Backstory.
That is amazing.
And we asked him. He's not a fan. Jeff Anderson is not a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. We did ask him that when we got to interview him.
Lauren,
are you? You're not either, right?
Lauren's not either.
Yeah, I'm
I
not-
am. Look,
Okay.
you know what, guys? You're just whatever.
I only
can't
watched
even get
one.
it.
That was enough.
Oh my god,
But
you started before they fully.
We all
got
love
going.
Star Wars, though, so at least
We do
two
love
of
all
us-
Star Wars. You're
Yes.
right. You're
You
right.
can understand somebody liking it better, right? At the very least, you can understand someone liking Star
Well,
Wars
I mean, more than anything, too, with this movie is how relationships, too. What I really love is how Dante and Randall's relationship, for example, the true bromance right there, no matter what. And I think that's also why I like Jay and Silent Bob so much is just the goofiness. But at the end of the day, you get that unexpected Jay nugget of wisdom in there. And then for him to come and save the day with being like, well, I got money to buy the quick stop. You can't, arrest me for loitering. It's just stupid stuff like that works so well.
Which
I
they
like that
have from
line.
residuals.
Right from that. My favorite line is at some point, how are all these girls falling in love with Dante? Cross
I
my
know.
mind, and I'm so good Randall says that to him because it's like, come on, how do you not fall in love with Rosario Dawson in this movie though? Like that's my
Oh yeah, she is amazing.
Amazing.
And they're actually going to be at GalaxyCon Raleigh this, not this weekend when we're recording, but when this comes out on Monday, this coming weekend, San Diego Comic-Con weekend, funny enough, they're both going to be together in Raleigh. And I kind of wish I was going to that con just because I would have loved to see a panel with, Dante and Becky together, just reminiscing about the 20 years. Cause I've been so rad to get a picture with both of them too. And Rosario Dawson's amazing in anything she's in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I did love that, they're talking about Star Wars so much in this, and obviously she wasn't Ahsoka when this was filmed, but then she gets like a shout out in the credits in Clerks 3 of calling her a Force ghost. So I thought that was really, really cute to bring it all around full circle.
During that dancing scene, Lauren was like, "Hey, did you notice that?" Like, Lauren, we all noticed her bouncing around during the dance.
Did I say that?
You said something like, "Hey, I'm like."
I mean, she did not have much support on. We all noticed that for sure.
But I'm saying I fell in love with her way before that dancing scene. But that's just kind of like, oh. Okay.
I mean, the first thing I saw her in was Kids.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to point out that I love Alanis Morissette came back as God just for this. Again, it's like the most random cameos. Alanis Morissette, Wanda Sykes, stuff like it's amazing. Lauren, do you have a favorite scene from this movie?
Oh my gosh. I really like slapstick. So I feel like when Elias is freaked out and runs away and falls, I laughed aloud at that moment. I don't unexpected slapstick always gets me. And it always surprises Josh. He's always like, you really thought that was funny? And I'm like, that was hilarious. So I liked when they're all just goofing around in there and you see the camaraderie of the kind of situation. But yeah, again, this time was different though watching it because it was just
it does hit harder now.
I forgot, I hadn't watched it in years, so I forgot a lot. And when she says I'm pregnant, I'm like, ugh. Well, you're never gonna meet that baby.
Which is so I wish at least the baby would have, because Jay gets to have a kid, right? Or I do wish the way it all worked out that maybe Jay and Silent Bob or Randall raised Dante's kid, or there was something like that happened. Well, because his story just doesn't end on a good note at all. Rosario and the kid die, and then he dies. And it's what the fuck, man?
Yeah, they could have had a single he could have been Jersey Dad or whatever that other movie was Kevin Smith did.
I feel like at least the baby should have survived.
Jersey
Kevin,
Girl.
Who won't listen to this at all. There's one thing I would love you to change.
He might
write it so that the way the baby actually survived and she was put up for adoption or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and then Randall and Dante could have raised the kid together.
Which
is probably what they actually did want anyway.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
They love each other more than
your
heterosexual
else. Life mate and you just raising your kid together. There you go, man. What more do you need?
Yeah, why'd you have to kill the baby? Jeez, Kevin.
Anyways, Lauren, let's get to some fun facts since we're getting a little depressing here. Did you know that movies first showed up in Dogma in the year 1999 of our Lord and Savior, Buddy Christ?
The golden calf.
Yes. And actually, Jay is wearing his Buddy Christ shirt from Dogma. Fun fact.
Yep.
The kid buying weed at the beginning is the same one buying weed in Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. And then the Lord of the Ring fan that pukes is listed on IMDb as Hobbit lover. I wish I could have
really
a credit
thought
like
that was
dude.
funny. That's
why
hilarious.
I had to add
that in there.
When you're like, hey, I'm in this movie. And they're like, oh yeah, what are you? He's like, I'm listed as Hobbit lover.
That guy looked familiar, but I don't know what he's from. But he was getting so mad. He's just pukes everywhere.
It is a hot debate. Anytime you put down Lord of the Rings to Lord of the Rings, a lot of me, I'll shrug it off. But if you put down diehards out there, man, it gets pretty heated.
I just thought it was so boring.
I think you're boring. So
And then
how do
I
you
think-
feel about that?
I'm okay because I entertain myself just fine. So I'm good. But I guess then you hear people that are like, "Oh, the Hobbit movie is good, but the book is bad," and the book
is good.
Remember.
The Hobbit
Whatever.
the movies for the Hobbit are not good. The book is good. The movies are flawless. All right, they were shot back to back to back. Something we don't do in cinema these days. All right, practical effects, so it still holds up to this day. I'm just saying, man. Peter Jackson.
Wait, the trees actually walked?
I was just gonna say,
Believe it or not,
trees were talking, and
believe it or not, they did. Actually, they did. They said, "How much are you paying us?" "Oh, you're going to preserve us as a state forest." "Okay, sir, Peter Jackson, we'll talk for you, and we'll destroy Isengard." True story.
I don't know what
Just
Isengard is. I didn't even get that far.
Don't worry.
Isengard's
Okay.
the bad place, silly. God.
The bad place? Isn't that in
Yeah.
Supernatural?
It's just like
Where
the glory holes, the way those got made up too.
We both made a different face.
Y'all didn't know that glory holes were made by nuns who were afraid to have priests and pastors find out that they were going against their vows, and so it was like an anonymous way for nuns to also do good.
This is, this is how
Is
rumors
this part of the
start.
fun facts? Is this
No.
It is. I just made it up. Lauren, why don't you take us on some fun facts?
So Jay used to do the tuck thing all the time that Kevin Smith at one point was like, because I remember this from a con, so I didn't even look up this fun fact. Kevin was like, "You keep doing that, I'm going to put it in a movie." And this was the movie that he put it in. And I have to say, as like a girl seeing a guy do that, it's just so funny. It's so silly and crazy and ridiculous. But it was like, you didn't expect it either. Like, I remember the first time I saw it and you're just like, what? And then when Dante comes out and rolls his eyes and just keeps walking.
He's like, "This is what you wanted me to see? This right here?"
Yeah.
This
that's
right here? All right.
That's what you're trying to show me. All right. So Jay being in rehab was actually true. He was having major issues with drugs when they did Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And he actually had a little bit of a coming to Alanis Morissette moment with Carrie Fisher, who was talking about her issues with drugs. And he has since said that moment helped him and whatnot. But Kevin was like, "Look, you need to go to rehab or I'm done with you. I can't enable you. I can't support you like this. You have to go get clean. And if you do, I will write another movie where you can be Jay in it." And he went to rehab. He got clean. He got to play Jay again. And he's happily married with 2 kids now. So good for you, Jay.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So that was cute that they threw that in there. Like, "Hey, I'm selling weed, but I'm sober."
You can sell it and be sober, man. You still got to get your bag.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. But no, I thought that was a sweet, cute little thing. That was really, and I think it just shows their friendship and whatnot. And yeah, nobody else can play Jay except Jay.
No.
Totally.
All right. So when Dante picks up Randall at the beginning of the film, the house that Randall leaves from was actually Kevin Smith's childhood house.
Oh.
That is a fun
And did
fact.
you know Randall's little mullet in the back was attached to his hat? It was all a lie. He did not have mullet hair.
Wow.
That's unfortunate. I feel like he could have grown a really good mullet back in the day, but obviously not now. He's older.
So do you know who the little girl was that waved at Dante? Did she look familiar?
Oh,
No, who was it?
It was Harley Quinn Smith.
Oh,
his actual
I
daughter.
honestly didn't know
Yes.
that. Believe it or not, I really didn't know that. I didn't even look in the notes. I didn't know that.
So that was Silent Bob and Emma's actual child. The fact that Emma so aggressively makes out with Dante and that's Kevin Smith's wife, I thought
It's
that
acting,
was very
man.
interesting.
It's acting, man.
Well,
But
like,
he wrote it
Jen-
that way, so maybe he wanted that to happen.
Oh, so he's
we
a
don't kink
cuck?
shame, Lauren. That's
Okay.
that's rule 3.
I mean, I think if you're going to learn
If
anything
you want
from this movie,
interspecies
it's not
erotica,
to
damn
kink
it.
shame.
That's rule 3.
All right. So the playground on movies, if you look directly at the slide, it looks like a penis with 2 things on the sides.
Interesting.
Things.
Dante also painted his girlfriend's nails in the first Clerks.
He did. I remember that
That's
one.
right, yeah.
So I guess that's his thing. Although she brought it up. So Emma's line to Dante, "Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot." Does anybody know who said that before she did?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Mary Jane Watson in Spider-Man number
Woo!
42.
And how many times did they say the F word or some variation thereof in this?
Ooh, Tim, take a guess.
It's not 37.
24.
136.
136.
You were close. Kind of.
You could have gave me a higher or lower.
Price is Right rules. $1 wins.
So the letters in Clerks 2, I did look this up because I was like, is this real? The Clerks 2 logo is all different letters from different fast food places. So the C is Carl's Jr., the L is from McDonald's, the E is from Burger King's Whopper, R is from just Burger King, K is from KFC, and S is from Popeyes.
That's amazing.
And the movies was actually filmed in an old Burger King.
Oh, okay.
And our last fun fact, you know who the milkmaid was? It was the same milkmaid from the 1994 one, which took place 12 years before.
It was Kevin's mom, which, rest in peace, she recently passed away this year. So I know that sucks, man. That's really sad. Because I know, he's talked about her a lot on podcasts and stuff like that. So that definitely is just sad. So
yeah, he spoke highly of her. Sounds like she was a funny lady. Pretty chill.
I mean, you'd have to be if your son's Kevin Smith, dude. Like, no, they're from Jersey.
No, but I think his mom was living in Orlando because he would come down here and visit her, and they would go to the cat cafe.
Wow.
Huh? Maybe.
Wow. Did we have Owen Wilson just show up? I just heard Owen Wilson.
Like living there? Wow.
Wow. You're a sailor. Wow. Oh,
yes,
man.
I think she was living here.
Well, I mean, yeah, I love this movie, man. Like, I do. I love this. There's cameo. That's everything. And rewatching it really reminded me a lot of, that time period too, even though now it's depressing to go back because Dante, but yeah, man.
There's a couple things I would change.
When what Randall would you change then?
I would not have Randall say the N-word. That
sure
threw me off.
What's great is Matt and I were like surprised. What would you change, Lauren? As if we wouldn't also change that too.
Because then he kept saying it too, and then Elias said it, and I was like, "Whoa!" Yeah. Also, the pickle effer thing. I feel like that was really, and I remembered that he was called that, but I guess I didn't remember the exacts of that. And they're like, "Oh, the incoming freshman would get hazed." This kid's 13, 14 years old, and this happened to him. This is horrific.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely stuff like that. When we look at late 90s, early 2000s movies where they really made jokes of sexual assault and things like that. It's it didn't age very well at all, my friends. But again, it's kind of a time capsule.
And Randall says something about a 17-year-old and he's supposed to be 33. I forget what it was.
Schoolgirls. Yeah, something about the school.
Yeah.
Girls.
Oh, yeah, that definitely... Yeah. Unless you're Leo DiCaprio, that didn't age well whatsoever either.
Leonardo DiCaprio didn't age well.
I mean, he hasn't for a man in his. Oh God, Leo, dude, they're too young. Who was it? Some celebrity's 25th birthday was it was making. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, yes. Where they made fun of Leo's oh, you're too old for me. Please don't.
It's the girl from Girl Meets World that became a Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, Sabrina Carpenter. That's right. That's right. Yes.
Gabrielle told me about that one. That's kind of funny, though.
It is hilarious, but also
Leo
everybody's aware.
I mean, Leo's Leo. He knows it. He doesn't care. He's not.
Maybe he just really doesn't like his girlfriends to be able to rent a car.
Or have lower insurance. I don't know.
That's where he draws the line. I don't know.
The chart I've seen on Leo's girlfriends is funny. Have you seen that? The actual chart, age chart that he's done?
I mean, he's Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. It's that's what I love about my girlfriends. I keep getting older and they stay the same age.
So what's worse, that or interspecies erotica?
Well,
I mean, I'm not sure the donkey is knowing what's going on, or
he really loved the donkey.
Do you go ass to mouth or do you go Kinky Kelly?
I didn't even realize it was ass to mouth because he's in a donkey. I didn't put all that together.
This is the day we were banned from all platforms. And
I'm so curious how this podcast will age in 20 years. We need to come back and watch it again. And be
in 20 years, believe what they were saying? Around oh, good heavens.
Laughing at interspecies erotica.
Our kids are... Where it's an absolute thing where, because we're going to be off in space and Mars and there's going to be aliens. They're going to be oh, you can't say that. It's going to be man, we're talking about donkeys, not your Twi'lek girlfriend from Star Wars. I don't know.
And I'll be close to 70 at that point, so I won't care what I said.
Tim will be in his just senile era at that point.
I will. It'll all be.
He doesn't care, and
I'll be counting down the
man.
days to Medicare because like everyone I
We
know
won't
like,
have
it
any of
gets-
that left.
I'm so excited when they hit 65.
There's
Like,
no
that's my
Medicare.
thing.
There's no Social Security. There's
that's
none of that
true.
anymore.
That's probably why
Imagine how like
everybody's
hot
so
Florida's
excited.
going to be in 20 years, Lauren. I can't
Florida's
imagine.
on
I
his
can't
way
even
to
go
the salt
outside now.
mines.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna float in the ocean, see where it
You're gonna
takes
have
me.
to.
Yeah.
You'll float too, Georgie. Well, do you guys have any final thoughts about Clerks 2?
That was another thing that
as we
didn't
wrap
age
this
well.
one up.
Maddie, I'll just say what's really nice. Lauren is such a good person. She threw me a going away party, much like Randall did for Dante. I don't know if she remembers this.
Whoa.
Oh, I
But what-
remember it.
But the best part is, it would have been funny if she had some kind of donkey. It didn't even cross our mind to have a donkey at my going away party.
You didn't get this guy a donkey at all. That could have been Pin the Tail on the donkey.
I feel like if we were having the going away party, we probably saw. Oh, we did see Clerks before then. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Wow. You did not. I'm just saying, Lauren.
Just a random funny thing.
I did have a toy Eeyore. Oh, we could have put on a show. Did you ever see the thing with Did you ever watch Tosh.0?
Yes.
I did. Yeah.
Like with Daniel Tosh, and they would do the clips, and he did a thing where he had parents who were like desperate for their little kids to get a SAG card, so he would recreate certain adult scenes with these little kids. But it was like the kids were fine, nothing was happening, but he was like showing how desperate some of these, and it was like one of those things that's like hard to watch. And it just popped in my head thinking of the Eeyore toy. I'm not even gonna say what that skit was, but if you want to watch it, I'm sure it's still out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
He's got a
that
podcast
was-
now with his wife, who was part of the show. Actually,
He
Funny
does.
enough.
Eeyore
He
does?
actually does have. No.
Yeah,
Yes.
Eeyore.
Eeyore
Thanks for
finally got on
listening to me.
antidepressants, and he's really turned his life around.
He's perked up.
Ever since that failed overdose, Eeyore has really turned it around.
No, poor Eeyore.
Do you guys have final thoughts on Clerks 2, though, as we wrap it up? Legit. I know we didn't get Tim. We have to throw Tim a donkey-themed going away party.
You know
20
what?
years later.
I'm just sad I didn't see more movies with Lauren then, because then I'd get invited back onto the podcast for every 20th anniversary.
That's true.
That's
We're running out of movies for Tim to come back on. We got to go back to our Tim Stanley.
Yes.
We can meet you
Cameos.
at downtown Disney. We'll go see the Odyssey together.
Oh, I'm going
I
in
wanted
like
to go see
12
that.
hours. I'm going tomorrow morning.
I was thinking about going to see that at 10 o'clock tonight, but it's also a 3-hour movie. So
Yeah.
I'm seeing it 10 a.m. tomorrow. I can't wait.
I want to go see it so bad.
10
So
a.m. That's when Santa comes. We might go Tuesday. Our theater does like $7 movies on Tuesday.
I got Regal Unlimited. No big deal.
Ooh, all right, money bag.
Oh, no.
I gotta buy my
Oh.
Spider-Man tickets.
Spider-Man. I want to see. All right. Anyways, go to the movies. Go see Clerks. Go find Tim. Go find all of his crazy stories of him and Lauren back in the days of going to the movies and trying to get Lauren into Star Wars and things, which she finally is. So, Tim, thanks as always hanging out, man. I always appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me, guys. You guys are the best.
I know it. Thank you. Somebody finally acknowledges it. We'll see you guys later. Peace.